page 35, page 36, page 37, page 38. That's going to be Raven Queen, Antonio Washington, Denzale, Derrick Roberts, all case C371483. Can I have all attorneys make their appearances, please? Starting with.
Can you hear me from here?
I can.
Usually people don't tell me they can't hear me.
Okay, so for page 35, you are confirming as counsel for Ms. Queen, correct,
Yes,
Ms. Rasmussen?
Lisa Rasmussen, bar number 7491, on behalf of Raven Queen, who's present before the court in custody.
Okay, Ms. Rasmussen is going to be confirmed as counsel. This time we are going to withdraw Mr. Printy. Moving on to Mr. Washington.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yolanda Zheng, last name Z as in zebra, H-E, N as in Nancy G, bar number 10811, confirming on behalf of Antonio Washington, who is also present in custody.
We will confirm you as counsel. Mr. Gruber had previously appeared and indicated he did give you discovery. Is that all correct?
That is correct.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to withdraw Mr. Gruber and confirm Ms. Lynn as counsel for Mr. Washington. For Mr. Lee.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Lance Hendron on behalf of Mr. Lee, who is present in custody.
And for Mr. Roberts.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mary Brown, bar number 6947, on behalf of Derrick Roberts, who is present in custody.
Okay, this is on for initial arraignment. Are all parties ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, starting with Ms. Queen. Hang on, let me pull up the information.
An indictment.
Indictment, sorry. Thank you for correcting me. All right. And we have Mr. Portz for the state, by the way.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Queen, did you get a chance to review the indictment filed in this case on 2/10/23, charging you with conspiracy to commit home invasion, grand larceny, attempt invasion of the home, conspiracy to commit burglary, residential burglary while in possession of a firearm, invasion of the home while in possession of a firearm, robbery with use of a deadly weapon, attempt murder with use of a deadly weapon, battery with use of a deadly weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm? Do you waive a reading of that, meaning you don't need me to read the specifics of those charges allowed to you in court today?
Yes.
I will waive the reading. How do you plead to those charges that I just read out? Guilty or not guilty? You have a right to a speedy trial, which would be a trial within 60 days, or you could waive that right. We've set it for the ordinary course, which I think is either June or August at this point. Do you want a speedy trial?
Your Honor, based on my conversations with other counsel, we're going to invoke at this time.
Okay.
I anticipate that could potentially change, but for right now we're going to invoke.
So our invoked date, I believe, is 4/10. So I think it's going to be April 10th then for your invoked date. I'm just giving everybody a heads up.
Okay.
Does that work for you, Ms. Rasmussen?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do 4/10 at 9:30 a.m. with the calendar call of 4/3 at 9:30 a.m. I'm going to order discovery and reciprocal discovery pursuant to statute. Additionally, I don't know if the transcripts are fully filed at this point. Are they, Mr. Portz?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so you'll have 21 days from the filing of that transcript to file any writs.
Yes.
Anything?
I did ask Mr. Portz. He said it's 1 day transcript, so 21 days from the date of the filing of the transcript. And then I don't have any discovery yet. Mr. Portz indicates that there's about 500 gigabytes. He's asked us to bring a drive over. So I'm not waiving my right to address bail issues
Sure.
here in the district court. I will probably address that in writing at a later date.
I appreciate that, Ms. Rasmussen. That would be my request for anyone wishing to address bail, but we'll have to do it in writing for something this complex. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay. Moving on to Mr. Washington's matter. Let me pull up that indictment for him. Mr. Washington, did you get a chance to review the indictment filed on February 10th in this matter?
Yes.
It looks like you're being charged with conspiracy to commit home invasion, grand larceny, attempt invasion of the home, conspiracy to commit burglary, residential burglary while in possession of a firearm, invasion of the home while in possession of a firearm, robbery with use of a deadly weapon, attempt murder with use of a deadly weapon, and battery with use of a deadly weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm. Do you waive a reading, meaning you don't need me to read the specifics of those charges allowed to you in court today?
Yes.
All right, I will waive that reading. You have a right to a speedy trial. My understanding is that you want to invoke that right. Is that correct?
Yes.
We will set the speedy trial date, the same date that was just given to co-counsel. You have discovery and reciprocal discovery is ordered pursuant to statute. Additionally, your attorney has 21 days from the filing of the transcript to file any writs. Anything further, Ms. Lynn?
No, same issues as Ms. Rasmussen.
Any bail will need to be addressed in writing. Okay, moving on to Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, did you get a chance to review the indictment filed in this case on February 10th, 2023? It looks like you're being charged with conspiracy to commit home invasion, grand larceny, attempted invasion of the home, conspiracy to commit burglary, residential burglary while in possession of a firearm, invasion of the home while in possession of a firearm, robbery with use of a deadly weapon, attempt murder with use of a deadly weapon, and battery with use of a deadly weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm. He does not have all those charges. Sorry.
That's correct.
He has, you are being charged in counts 1 and 4 with conspiracy to commit home invasion, count 2, home invasion, count 3, grand larceny, and count 5, attempt invasion of the home. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you waive a reading of those counts, meaning you don't need me to read them aloud to you in court today?
Yes.
How do you plead to those 5 counts that you're charged with, guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You have a right to a speedy trial, which would be a trial within 60 days. My understanding is that you want to invoke that right. Is that correct? We will set it for that same invoke date of 4/10 that I gave the others. Discovery and reciprocal discovery is ordered pursuant to statute, and you have 21 days from the filing of the transcripts to file any writs. Anything further, Mr. Hendron?
Like my colleagues had said regarding bail motion too, that would be forthcoming as well.
Okay, sounds good. And then moving on to Mr. Roberts. Did you get a chance to review the indictment in this case filed on 2/10/23, charging you with conspiracy to commit home invasion, invasion of the home, grand larceny, attempt invasion of the home while in possession of a firearm, conspiracy to commit burglary, residential burglary while in possession of a firearm, robbery with use of a deadly weapon, attempt murder with use of a deadly weapon, and battery with use of a deadly weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm?
Yes.
How do you waive a reading of that, meaning you don't need me to read the charges aloud to you in court today?
Yes.
How do you plead to those charges, guilty or not guilty? Not guilty? I'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. At this point, you have a right to a speedy trial, to be a trial within 60 days. My understanding is you want to invoke that right. Discovery and reciprocal discovery is ordered pursuant to statute. You're going to have the same trial date as the other 3 co-defendants, and you'll have 21 days from the filing of the transcripts to the filing of any writs.
Thank you. If I could get those dates read again.
April 10th for the trial date, April 3rd for calendar call, both at 9:30.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anything else that we need to address from anyone?
Just that as Ms. Rasmussen put on the record, I'll be waiting for drives from the defense to get into the discovery.
Okay, everyone is directed to provide Mr. Portz drives by the end of the week so that we can maintain that invoke date. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.